Hi there, it's Millie Roberts here. Thank you very much for joining me. Today I want to talk about your bum, specifically your glute muscles. So your bum is made up of your glute muscles. And I'm just going to explain to you what some of the side effects are if you've got particularly weak glute muscles. So particularly postnatal women after birth, a lot of clients that I work with do have particularly weak glute muscles. And that totally makes sense because obviously everything in terms of your pelvis and everything is all completely shifted to make room for your baby before you gave birth. So after you've given birth, it just takes a bit of time and a bit of know-how to know how to do it to bring the pelvis back underneath you again. So some of the symptoms that I'm saying about weak glutes, often that manifests itself, slightly exaggerated here, but with knock knees. So the knees facing right in like that, okay? That's often a sign of weak glutes because the glute medius muscle, which is the one at the side here, if that is strong, then it pulls the knees back out in position. If it's weak, then the knees start to come in again. Strengthen it up, and it pulls the knees back into where they should be in line with the body. So the glutes are really important there for the stability of the knee. Often people come to me with painful knees, it's because they've got weak glutes particularly. In terms of that as well, with the glutes, it's really important with where your pelvis is in relation to your posture. So again, after birth, it's naturally quite comfortable to sort of sink just into the pelvis there. Switching off the glutes, they're not doing anything there. Okay, we're just sinking into the pelvis. And it looks, and it just doesn't look quite right. So in terms of standing up straight, tucking the pelvis underneath you, we've now activated the glute muscles. So glute maximus particularly, which is the big one there, and just tucking that pelvis underneath you again. So that's really helpful in terms of tucking that pelvis under, taking it out of the lower back. Again, newly postnatal women do tend to suffer a lot from back pain. It's also then lessen the chance of getting sciatica because your pelvis is now slightly more in line and you're not pinching on the sciatic nerve that runs past the piriformis muscle deep underneath the glutes. So there are a lot of things that having a stronger glutes can do for you. So not only the position of the knee, but also just moving well. So in moving well, what I mean is being able to walk well, being able to run well, if that's what you're sort of moving on to doing. And by running well or moving well, what I mean is pain-free and you've strengthened up that muscle. So you're able to do that with strength so that you're reducing your risk of injury. So if you would like to know anything more about why glute strength is quite significant in terms of knee stability, sciatic pain and lower back pain, then please do get in touch. Or alternatively, feel free to come to some of my classes that are coming up. But either way, just get in touch and I'll be very happy to tell you all about it. Thanks for listening. See you soon.